is one of the most hazardous things we do. The Apostle Paul warns, knowledge puffs up, but he also commands, in your thinking, be mature. The use of our mind is absolutely necessary for being human and worshipful. So do this dangerous thing, but do it well. For many years, this has perplexed me. The call to think biblically seemed utterly necessary, but not ultimate. Thinking is for the sake of something greater, and that greater thing is loving God. So the act of loving God will always need right thinking about God. The church, and especially the American church, have a long history of anti-intellectualism. Intellectualism has attacked and dishonored both the church and God, and so rejection is understandable. But this does not end well. When the faithful, rigorous life of the mind is diminished, the spiritual benefits don't last. The very thing we wanted to protect is eventually weakened. The great commandment is to love God with everything in us, and that includes our minds. If our means of loving is restricted, then our love for God weakens. Our head and heart must be united for Christ to produce God-honoring action and long-lasting satisfaction. Would you join us in exploring this connection between thinking and loving God? Al Mohler will speak on the way the world thinks, answering the question of how has the fall and sin affected all of us. Rick Warren will speak to thinking purposefully for the glory of Christ, giving us clarity on the relationship between thinking, doing, and feeling. R.C. Sproul will explore thinking deeply in the ocean of revelation, challenging all of us to think in a way that is philosophical and theological, historical and culturally informed. Thibiti Anyabwile will tackle thinking for the sake of global faithfulness, pushing us to think about the global realities of religious pluralism with a focus on Islam and the absoluteness of the Christian claim. Francis Chan will challenge us to think hard, stay humble, giving us a clear idea on how knowledge should result in humility rather than pride. And I will be encouraging all of us towards thinking for the sake of joy. Joy is the essence of loving God, and thinking serves love. Therefore, thinking must serve joy. Think, the life of the mind and the love of God.